and welcome to Tales Does Tales, where we hear Tales of Initiative play through Tales from the Yawning Portal with an Eldritch twist. I am your GM, Matt, and I'm here with my delightfully daring and frighteningly fantastic cast of players, Mark, Raz, Danny, and everyone's favorite cat girl, Bun. Yeah, the world-renowned soft alpha, Bun. No, don't give them any. Don't give them any. They deserve none of it. No. No context needed. We are sadly down a Haley. Haley woke up with a spot of migraine, so we will have to soldier on without her. Send ginger tea and less angy brainwaves towards Australia. What? God damn it! I see it. I see it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Everything's broken!
Did we die?
There.
Are we
they
dead
can hear
now?
you. You're dead now.
Roll new characters?
Now you're alive.
Okay.
You were dead, and now you're alive.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We got better.
Yay!
We got better.
Oh, we got fixed. Okay.
We got fixed.
All right.
We got
Okay, I
fixed.
guess we're gonna, okay. Let's start from the top. Let's start from the top. I will.
It's too late. The moment has
Nope.
moved.
This
Nope.
this desire to revisit the issue, very Catgirl energy. That's this very soft alpha.
Very
here,
Catgirl.
requesting kindly, but definitely wanting to take control of the situation.
I'm a soft-spoken leader. That is what my results say.
You know, I can see that though.
Yeah.
You are a soft-spoken leader.
that fucking book cover. I can't. It keeps looking at me from Discord, and I'm just looking at it
staring
going,
you
no,
down.
No, I do not want this.
You should have made it a spoiler.
Yeah, I should have. Wait, I can fix this. I can edit it. I can save myself the pain. Edit message. No, it's not letting me. No, fuck it. Okay, fine. I'll just have
The
to.
video got fixed. Unfortunately, Haley is not with us because she had a bit of migraine.
Yes.
So pour one out for Haley.
Pour one out. Not onto your computers though. We've had enough tech issues.
Please don't.
Alrighty, but what do we have? We have Spawners, Sea Galley. Go check out all of our amazing sponsors. We've got Emberwind for cool GM-less TTRPGs. We've got Infinite Citadel for other cool TTRPGs that may or may not have GMs. Who knows? I know I'm just being weird with segues. We got Raven Riddle for all of your amazing, super cool dice. Papiao. New surveys up. Raven and Riddle also has a Patreon, and I believe Sam just posted their monthly survey where you can pick what the new like experimental pour for the month is. So even if you're not in the market for dice right now, if you like cool handmade resin, go back them on Patreon, because I think you get like little like tokens that you can save up over the months and eventually get yourself some dice with them. It's super cool. Let's see. Anything else we want to talk about? Lore Link. I'll just mention Lore Link because they are now like fully like launched. Like they've been around for a while. I've been using them for Tales of Tales. I think Colin's been using them a little bit for Tales of Carowin, but like Lore Link is now like up and running with all of their full suite of features and the different like tiers of access. So go and check them out for all of your campaign management. And yes, we also have we don't have LinkedIn. We don't have a LinkedIn sponsorship. I keep emailing them, and they're getting really aggressive with their cease and desists. We do have a Discord though.
Hilarious.
That you can join us to talk about games, talk about Gen Con, talk about all that cool stuff. I got my Gen Con badge in the mail. Super excited. Looking forward to seeing y'all in person. On the topic of Gen Con, we will be taking a break soon. So this is going to be one of our last episodes for a little bit. Not next week, but I think the week after we will be off. I will double check that with the schedule, but just like tune in next week for a full schedule update on what's going to be happening surrounding the weekend of Gen Con. And then our Patreon. Go subscribe to it. I have not uploaded this month's Witch Fated Souls podcast, but I will be doing that right after stream. I promise. So don't pay no attention to the overworked NB behind the curtain. I'll get it, I promise. Anything else?
GM Lord.
Yes.
Mother of above, we do not have the prize to redeem of the thinning of the veil.
How dare I? It should be fixed now.
I will. Let me confirm. Yes.
I have a button.
Yep, there we go.
There you go.
I have confirmed it.
You've confirmed it. You've
Bless
thinned that
us,
veil.
hate us,
Just
whatever you want.
Just a wee bit.
I'm turning my lights on.
I was gonna say, you're a little dark.
Yeah.
You're a reclusive cat today. Oh man. Okay. Are we any other top of the show announcements? No misadventures tonight. There will be misadventures next week. Is that right?
Yes, we should be doing next week.
Dope. And then last night we had Total Party
We also
Chaos.
had some health issues.
Yeah. We had some Total Party Chaos last night, and we're going to have Tales of Carewin tomorrow night. So be sure to tune in for all the tales we are telling. And I think that's all the top of the show announcements. Bim, bam, boom. Rock'em, sock'em,
Bim,
robots.
bam, boom. Bing, back, boom.
Bim, bim, bop, bop.
I'm gonna clip this too, guys. I'm clipping this too.
As you should.
I will infect everybody with Dog of Wisdom.
Unbelievable. All right. Let's dive in to what happened last time we told our tale. You all got in a fight, got in a big old tiff with the two pebbles. It was a tale of two pebbles in this fiery room. You were able to, by process of violence, suss out which was the correct pebble, nearly killing your pebble and eventually figuring out which one was the doppelganger. Man, that was... Whew. You then looted the room, investigating all these little like chests that were in like the shape of these pyramid temple kind of things. A couple of traps went off. I don't think anyone's got seriously hurt. A couple of hit points here and there, nothing too bad. And you have finished looting the room. It's a very fast recap. This is what happens when we spend most of the episode in initiative, and then the other rest of the episode looting the room. Is not terribly a lot happened story-wise. It was mostly damage numbers and GP numbers. The last thing that we saw was Saoirse and Winnie at the northern end of the room. Winnie had decorated this little throne, all like fungal and leafy and fun, so that Saoirse could take a seat there. And Saoirse had this vision of the world made manifest, reborn in Shub-Niggurath's image, with all of these strange, creepy leviathans of undeath moseying around in replacement of all of her friends. We now...
No, those are my friends.
No, those are my friends. Are they?
Those are my friends. Duh.
I'm just a shadowy, wispy, lich-looking thing.
Yes.
You know what? That explains a lot, actually. Yeah,
You're
I'll
shadow
with
lich,
that.
okay. This is what you are. That's what Mom said you are, okay?
Sorry, I don't know why. I feel like I've been such a brat. Because the first reaction was like, well, maybe your mama's a hoe.
That's true. That's true.
Well, she is technically the Boon Mommy is the goddess of fertility, or
True.
was the goddess of fertility. So you know.
Now there's a undead fertility. It's a thing.
It's an interesting fertility now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a product of it.
There's some sort of cultural point to be made about undeath and fertility at the same time, but we're not going to mention it. That, obviously. Go back and watch the episode where I made a dungeon crawl out of a womb. There you go. Do that.
Yes, it's great. fantastic. While a corpse storm was happening, in the real world.
That was
on the
great.
material
Yeah.
plane. For no reason.
No reason at all.
Double hated that.
No reason.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah.
Literally raining men.
Horrifying.
There's bodies in
Oh
the
God,
floor.
it is. Cut to that joke of it's raining men and let the bodies hit the floor. Songs about the same event from two different perspectives.
Yes.
But
Same
yeah,
event.
you,
They were talking about a corpse storm.
They were talking about a corpse storm. You are in this room that has been fashioned to very much model the ancient temple creators' view of the underworld. What would you like to do now? You've explored. Let me do a little bit of map-a-doozle, cut-a-roozles. Let me see here. Let me switch over to this screen, and you can see you've explored a lot of this dungeon. And currently, the main area that you have not looked at, like obviously there's this little disconnect between this hallway and like whatever comes after it, but it doesn't take a dungeoneering check to kind of think this is probably going to somehow connect up to the hairy corn goddess's little room in there, because you did see another doorway on the far side of that room when you were in it. So really the only place that begs exploration, other than continuing up the stairway right here, over where you were dealing with Fazgroom right here, and then there was the stairway that, because Haley has to explore every pixel of this place, triggered a trap that didn't quite go off but has been primed, and you are aware of something going on down there. But there's that way to explore, and there's also this hallway leading north out of this cat room that you've been sort of exploring around. The northern hallway had those like soldiers in bas relief going up towards, like facing the doorways at the end with the big like halberdy kind of weapons.
Is this a door as well?
That is a door, Narkissa and...
Don't touch that door.
Don't touch the door.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Narkissa
right.
and Mirek, Narkissa and Mirek figured out that very similar to the southern door, which just led to a weird teleport closet trap, the northern door gave you a big spooky hug and then dropped you into a pit of spikes, and they were just sort of like faux spikes, but still.
That's
But
right.
still.
I remember. Okay.
Scary. Psychological warfare.
It is, yeah. This dungeon's
Is there
keeping you on your
anything-
toes.
Is there any like just little like animal figurines or people figurines that are just around the city?
Oh, in this little model city? That's a good
Yeah.
question. No, there are not. It's not like that first room that y'all were in, that like cave of history kind of thing. This one is just the diorama, and like the places, no people are in it.
Okay. I'm looking for something totally meaningless to steal. It just have
Got it.
as
yeah.
as a memento.
As a memento.
As a
I mean,
memento.
you did take dredge up the campaign note page inventory from last episode. There's so
Oh, yeah.
many like jade beads and like other stuff
Oh, yeah.
that you have now from
But
this
that was all
room.
them.
That was all that. That's
I
all
just-
the good loot.
That's all
And
the
that's
good
all
stuff.
like molten silver, right?
Yeah, right.
Cold. It's also very cold.
Mercury.
No, wait. Is
No,
it not?
no, that
Cold.
hurt.
It gives fire damage.
It looks like it's
Yeah, that hurt.
cold, and like when you go near it, it's like it gives off this like aura of cold. Like the room is cold, but then when you touch it, it is molten metal. So like it's clearly been enchanted to be a little fucky.
Okay.
Does it come off, or are my shoes silver now?
No, it came off. It is like
Oh.
it's like Terminator metal.
Terminator metal.
Mm.
Love that.
They could have been worse.
Well, let's go. Come on, Winnie.
Oh gosh, I'm in charge of Winnie. No.
You are.
You are.
That's
Yep.
why I verbally said something.
Yes, I noticed. Thank you.
Let's go. What's in this door?
No.
No.
Oh.
There are so many doors
If you
very
can't
specifically
fly,
don't
don't
wanna
go in the
use.
door.
I know what that door is. Ooh,
And there you
as we
see
file
everyone's favorite fish.
in a draw.
Oh no. Oh no, where did I go? Where am I?
Ah. This hallway's too narrow, Matt.
That hallway coming out of there is
You've been
really
put
narrow.
into naughty jail for your crimes, Pebble.
Night.
Where is Pebble?
I think I'm under Winnie.
Pebble, go.
Where did Pebble go?
I think I might be under Winnie. I'm under Winnie.
You are under Winnie.
Oh, there we go.
Not right now, Winveer.
Morning yoga's later.
Amazing. Alrighty. So yes, you were going down this hallway. Has the bas relief sculptures on the outside on these walls, facing towards the big double doors at the end of them.
Yes, we have to see what's in this door.
All right, checking for traps.
Alrighty. Give me a perception check.
Oh, it's not great.
Oh no.
It's a 5.
A 5. Seems
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Yay.
Marquesa just
Oh no.
Marquesa
Of
just
course.
glares as she sees Pebble running, and she's just like, you know what?
You said it was
Conscience says-
fine.
I said that in my head. I never said I canonically said it.
Seems fine. Whee! Oh man, I will never get tired of traps. Do. No, let me read this. Do. Okay. All right. Yes. Pebble, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Could we just leave Pebble here to deal with this by herself?
This
I
is the
will.
last room. You can't leave.
It's so true.
Oh, 6.
Oh no.
Did she contract laryngitis?
So no. As she runs forward, you see her step and like the floor right there go as a pressure plate activates, and 2 of these halberds like swing out into the middle, and like you're thinking like, oh no, they're gonna hit me, and then they just like bump into you. It's not like an attack at you. You're like, oh, this, and you get like zapped with electricity that's running through them. You take 5 points of lightning damage, and because you failed the Constitution saving throw, you are paralyzed while you are in
Oh, no.
contact.
Oh, wonderful.
So
That could've been
I would
worse.
like, we're not going to stay in initiative order. This is just to see if anyone gets to do things before Pebble does and takes that damage again. So everyone roll initiative just real quick. I'll roll for Winnie. Nope.
– 17.
Pebble, what'd you get?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We need yours.
Okay, this might be a good thing I rolled low. 11.
11. Okay, so Saoirse got higher than 11. Who else got higher than an 11?
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Not Mirik? Man, why am I yawning so much today? What'd you get,
Me
Mirik? Out of
too.
curiosity? That's a bad face.
That one for a total of 5.
Woof.
We all pushed in front of you, you
Yep.
know?
Okay.
We all
Mirror is
flooded into
literally
this
like,
room.
Pebble's gonna learn a lesson at this moment.
Yep. So, well, to
Maybe.
say that, she has triggered literally every trap that there has been a chance to trigger. So, when will she learn this and this mysterious lesson? Saoirse and Narcissa, you're right there. What would you like to do in response to? You are seeing Pebble like taser paralyzed against these halberds.
You think we should leave her? I think we should leave her. I think we should just go.
We absolutely should leave her.
Oh,
That's
yes.
mean.
Goodbye, Pebble.
Keep in mind, like, something crazy,
We gotta go.
something kind of crazy. Actually, Saoirse, roll me a perception. Just roll me a quick, just because I'm curious if you would potentially
You're the
catch
DM
this.
now,
Enter
okay?
party. Look at her soft alphaing the GM hood away from me.
Wait. Okay, mommy. No. Whatever it is. Whatever it is,
Oh,
the
okay.
answer's no. My passive
then you don't know.
perception is 16. But my
you know, with
active
passive-
perception, that was not good.
Maybe I should just ask for passive, because yes, you would potentially notice Narcissus' facial expression has not really changed much at all. So she still just kind of has just like a little just friendly-ish smile. And like it has not changed since the battle, since the looting, we left the room, and seeing Pebble get shocked, just same expression. Just
Is it a customer service smile?
a little bit.
So it sounds like I'm rolling some more d4s here. That's what it sounds like.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Can I?
I'm holding. Hey,
Can I
you
try
gave me a
to-
narrative. I feel like I gave you your
That's
6
true.
seconds to intervene. Sorry.
Well, I'm just gonna say, can I
So-
look and see
Sure.
how to make it stop?
Give me an investigation check.
No.
My
rolled
question:
a
since
2.
Pebble has activated the trap, can I just walk through and open the door?
It is barring the
You
way,
can't walk
so
through
you
the
could try and walk
electrified halberds.
under these halberds, if you wanted to try that.
Yeah, you
Do
know
I
what?
get
Fuck it, let's go.
electrocuted?
Okay,
We
give
ball.
me a dex check.
Wait, but I'm little, so they would have had to go down very far, so you're gonna crawl.
That's why there's a dex check.
All right, so that's dexterity,
Mm-hmm.
or then another dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. Narcissus just whoop, slides under, easy peasy, no drama,
Noise.
and is at the other end of the room. While
Okay,
Pebble
roll
takes
your
4
D4s,
points
man.
of lightning damage.
All right.
Just
I don't
casual,
know how
just
to make it stop.
Mirik, what would you like to do?
Can I try to grab Pebble? Pull Pebble.
You've had your chance. Mirik has a chance to save the day.
No, this is after you
Yeah, I know.
already did.
You went, and then Pebble goes, and then Mirik and Winnie
Yeah.
go.
Okay. that is-
Okay. So Mirik is activating chromatic warding and is now immune to the lightning damage.
Nice.
And is just going to try lifting the two up so they're not touching Pebble anymore.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, give me a strength check just to see if this goes poorly.
Wait, I just realized something.
What did
Oh.
you realize? Are you gonna share it with the class?
Like Pebble, oh sorry, I thought things went silent. Like, oh god, people came here. So what I just realized is that Pebble is literally caught in like one of those like tennis racket fly
Yes.
swatters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the Zappy
19.
swatter. What was the
Literally
strength?
just
19. 19.
Easy peasy. Like, just able to wrench those back in. Like, you kind of shove them back into their wall as, like, you're able to, like, shuttle. And, like, I'll say that Winnie comes in and, like, just pushes Pebble forward off of this, this little, like, pressure plate. And you see it click back up into place. The halberds stay in their little zones. And Pebble, you are no longer paralyzed and taking lightning damage.
Ow.
Ow.
When will you learn, Pebble?
Oh no.
All right.
Thought it was fine.
What's in the door?
Maybe you should learn soon. I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
That's gonna be just a 12.
12?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem trapped. Seems fine.
All right, gonna open the door.
Open the door. And you should be able to open it. Yeah. So let me give you a quick flavor text before we get too far in here. 'cause
It is
there's-
red.
It is. There's a red glow happening in there. Do.
Hallway of the red glow.
Beware the red glow. When the door opens,
Beware.
a rush of warm, fetid air greets you. The room is lit with a sanguine glow. On the wall opposite the door, so the wall that you are looking at, are tacked up several human skins with a cat o' nine tails hanging beside them.
Love it.
And to the west and east, you can see that the room widens up, but you haven't like peeked your head in enough to see what's going on in there.
Narcissus is gonna look back, just have a one moment,
What's going
and
on
we'll
in there?
step. Let me check and find out before somebody tries to dart in
Grabs
and
Pebble.
cause
Listen.
another catastrophe.
Listen, I need to be God's little entertainment.
That would
Someone's
require
gotta
you to
touch
be
the cursed
funny and
object.
entertaining.
I'm entertained. The heavens parted. I'm entertained.
Yes.
Can I like tie one of the vines from my skirt around Pebble's
Around Pebble.
backpack loop?
Sure. Make a
You're
little toddler
child
leash.
leashing them.
Little toddler leash for Pebble. Sure. Amazing. Okay. Now you get the
You're gonna
rest of
stay
the flavor
right
text.
with me.
To the west, the room widens to accommodate a statue that towers almost to the ceiling. The statue is an ogre-like figure, outfitted in flayed skins and adorned with skulls, with a gaping mouth wide enough to swallow a horse whole, sort of across its belly. So there's like the mouth and the face, and then there's also like a belly mouth that looks like it could open up and just consume some stuff. Belly mouth. It
I
is
got rid of
seated.
those.
It is seated. It is seated atop. Subscribe to our Patreon, and you too can see the belly mouth. Seated.
You too can see the belly mouth.
Cursed. Absolutely cursed. Oh god. Reportables. Matt, you okay? No, I'm not okay. It is seated atop a huge basin of red hot coals. So you can see that on the map, I always think it looks like a carpet. That is red hot coals that are like around this statue. More than 10 feet in diameter. Around the statue is a pile of splintered bones, skulls with cracked pates, and broken weapons. In front of the display crouches a panther, deathly still, facing away from the statue. To the east, in the other part of this little hallway of sanguine doom, the walls are highly polished. They loosely enclose an intricately carved well that seems to be illuminated from within. Beyond the well, mounted on the wall, that's where that little like rectangular, I don't know if you can see it. I'll scooch in a little bit. This little rectangle right here. Beyond the well, mounted on the wall is a blackened mirror with a richly ornamented frame. Directly above the well, in the 25-foot high ceiling, there is a 5-foot wide opening that can be discerned in the red light of the room. So it looks like it opens like upwards into somewhere else.
Ooh. Is it safe in there?
So, Narcissa is going to describe, like, what she is seeing, which is basically the description that Matt gave. We're just gonna have Narcissa be the little talker. And then she's gonna be like, I cannot confirm or deny if there are any traps, so please proceed with caution. Unfortunately, I am realizing my, eyes aren't what they used to be.
As y'all enter the room, specifically as Saoirse enters the room, I have you marked as transformed. Are you transformed, or are you just have the awakened spores on?
If it's been, I think it's the awakened spores, but if it's been more than 10 minutes, then it's gone.
So those are gone. Yeah, looting the room took a while. As Saoirse specifically enters, that panther that was on the ground, you see it like raise its head and like follow her, watching into the room, big wide yellow eyes watching her move.
I did say I could not
What's
confirm
up?
or deny traps. Just readying the crossbow.
Dang it, I don't have beast speech prepared. Fuck.
Check Winnie's spell slots.
I will.
We all
offer
know
the
canonically
panther-
Winnie would absolutely talk to this animal
I
if
think
there
she
is one
even
to be
has
talked
it like
to.
always. Yeah, because she has the alternative primal awareness. She has the primal awareness feature, so she always has it. So, oh
Mhm.
gosh, time for Matt plays with action figures.
Matt plays with
We just get to watch it be like, yay, entertaining.
Can I offer it some snake meat? I feel like there's probably some still in my bag somewhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Winnie's speak with animals. Winnie's gonna fly in, and you'll also notice that like when Winnie flies in, the panther is like immediately tracks her as well, seemingly paying no mind to Narcissa or Pebble. Has not clocked them at all.
You guys don't matter. Only we matter.
And I will allow an animal handling check with advantage because you're the spell and offering food. So, does somebody want to roll the advantage roll? I'll roll one dice and somebody else rolls the other one for Winnie's.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
All right.
Cool.
What'd you get?
3.
19.
You got a 3 on
Sorry.
the no. You got a 3 on the dice. I also got a 3 on the dice. So
What the
Oh
fuck?
no!
it is an immediate like, hi friend. We're just here to dare enter the chamber of Zippy. And it just like lunges for you. So we're just gonna go straight into combat. Boop.
Okay.
Got it.
Wait, since I said I was preparing my crossbow, can I take a shot at it as I was preparing in action?
You did say that, so you can absolutely take a shot at it. Because it can't perceive you, you have advantage.
Oh, that's a nice number.
Sneak attack.
That's gonna 26.
26 to hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Do I also get
What
sneak?
is that?
You get sneak attack because you had advantage on the die roll. Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful. Okay,
Yup.
let me just.
Yup.
Okay, so it's gonna be 4.
Just realized y'all won't
Then-
see any of this on the stream. Dummy.
Silly.
So there we had
You're not dumb.
the statue, the panther,
Okay.
the party, the well in which it looks like it's illuminated, and there is this black mirror. And then above this well is that hole leading up to somewhere. We don't know. What'd you get for damage?
25.
Okay, amazing. I will just end the dramatic music because it only had 13 hit points. It's just a panther.
Why is Narcissa just a fucking monster?
Okay. Lunges and then just like crossbow bolt straight through the mouth and just like onto the floor, dead.
Another token for corn, mommy.
Another.
Winnie, what was it trying to say to you before it lunged?
Said something about Zipe, and then how dare we enter? Very, very mean.
It was sleepy. Sounds like it was sleepy and we interrupted its sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little zippy.
Zippy.
It was zippy.
Is there potentially like anything that we have seen like on the walls within this particular like a temple that could give us a hint as to who Zipe could be?
You have not.
Okay.
If you want to roll a history check, you can.
Squee.
The Scoey.
All right, rolling. And I did buff my history. So then that'll be a 23.
23. 23 is not high enough, specifically because like this is extremely niche cultural knowledge, but I
Yeah.
knew that someone had
It's like-
big history, so wanted to give you a shot at it. But no, you've not heard of a Zipe.
I feel like that feels like a 30 roll, which seems damn near impossible.
For the purposes of your notes, also Zipe is spelled Xipe.
Okay. I guess it's just writing things to research later.
but the room seems not scary anymore. What would you like to do?
Is there anything cool in here?
Give me where are you looking specifically?
walk this way?
Looking over that way?
Yeah, we'll look over this way.
Alrighty.
Anything weird? Anything cool?
Anything weird? Anything cool? Let me double check something.
How much
Anything
length
conveniently
are you giving me on this leash?
That's a great question. It's my
5 feet.
So yeah.
5 feet. Okay.
If anything happens, if we get into combat again, I'll just slash it. Can't. We'll cut my skirt. It'll be great. That's a good question.
I had to ask for as a question because I realized it wasn't in my notes. As you're going in there, I can give a little bit of like flavor details on the room. There's that well, and there is this like shimmering light that is sort of like you can see like as the liquid is moving, the light is moving too. That is in that well. It's like the liquid is giving off light. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. It's Jambi. Thank you so much. And then there is that black mirror. Nothing else is in this room, although the black mirror just like strikes you as it's given creepy vibes. It's given because you can see your reflections, but they're sort of like smoky and half in, half out. Like they're not like crystallized. It's like there's a veil over the mirror at this distance.
Sorry, I'm giving you an
anybody-
answer that is way too long.
Asks yes or no question. Answers with a backstory minific.
With a paragraph. This is a short answer question.
Yeah. What are other folks doing as you are looking about in the space?
I think Narcissa is kind of curious about the mirror, but at the same time, it's like, does anybody know if there's anything magical or otherworldly in our vicinity? Being mundane is very painful.
Could use a divine sense.
If you would like.
Again.
I guess.
Yeah, sure. Things seem weird in here.
Okay. Using a divine sense. Nothing strikes you as any of the creature types it would detect. Nothing's been hallowed or desecrated as per the hallow spell, but I will just flavor-wise say that this whole room feels very like the flayed skins on the wall were giving a vibe, and like magically, supernaturally, it is a room steeped in darkness.
Okay.
Do you think Corn Mommy would like that skin jerky that's on the wall?
Probably. Feels gross.
Potentially.
Matt's reading my essay now.
I must read.
It's not long. I'm just not good at answering in yeses and nos.
No,
I
I
don't
like it.
have binary thinking, Matt.
Nice. The binary doesn't exist. The limit does
Doesn't
not exist.
exist.
Yeah. No, that's a good answer. So yeah. What are you doing to explore the space? Tell me.
We will.
Merrick will come
Pebble, would you like
investigate
to
this
stroll?
area.
Just
Sure.
stroll. Have a little stroll
Like I have
around
a
whatever
choice.
this circle is.
Mirik, give me an investigation check as you're looking over towards the statue and the hot coals.
19.
19. In amongst all of this sort of detritus and stuff, there's a lot of like broken bones, skulls, and broken weapons. You do spot one of the weapons though is gleaming still. There is a mace that the head of it is clearly enchanted and magical. It is attached to a broken haft, but with some easy repairs, you could easily fashion this into a +1 mace.
We're gonna use the axe to just roll it towards me.
Did not touch any of the hot coals, just scoop it. Yeah.
Yurik's so smart.
And for y'all scooching around the Black Mirror space, I see you. As you each like walk past the mirror, you see your reflections, but in them you are like adorned in beautiful clothing. There is like elaborate pieces, mantles, rings, like all this ornamentation that's fashioned onto you. It's still you, like you even like you could see like a little bit of like puffy eye or like scratches and bruise marks where you've been fighting and stuff, but you do look like you're wearing completely different stuff. Very fancy.
Ooh.
Mm.
We should go clothes shopping when we get back. I think we
What's
need
that
to.
really nice
Love-
clothes maker that we met?
We should
Can
go back
you-
there.
Saoirse and Winnie, Saoirse and Pebble, can you give me perception checks?
Yeah.
I'm so
Because my
used to
last
saying
one went
Saoirse
so
and
well.
Winnie.
Haley, come back!
Hey, welcome back.
Need to put those in. That's you. 7.
7? Okay.
14 plus 6 is 20.
Dirty 20. There is the sound of breathing coming from that hole in the roof.
The roof hole is breathing. Guys, the roof hole is breathing.
The roof hole?
I
Yes.
look up. What does it look like?
It is a hole in the roof. Like it looks like a trap door into darkness.
Oh, so it's not like the other door where it's like leading outside.
No, I would say that it looks like it's like light is filtering up into there, but just into darkness. So it's like everything, whatever that space is up there, is pitch black.
If something's breathing up there.
I could throw
Hello?
a rock at it.
Might be a good idea, yes.
I got permission, so I'm gonna do it.
You don't have to be shy.
What are you throwing a rock? Are you throwing the rock with like, I'm gonna make this hurt, like yeah? Or are you just like tossing a rock up there to have it like clatter about and see what happens?
Yeah, I'll just I'll toss it up as high as I can, but not too far.
Okay. And you hear it clatter, and then
Here's CP.
And it doesn't come back down.
it does not come back down.
Oh,
But you now hear in Giant. I don't know who speaks Giant except for Pebble, but you hear
I don't think so.
in Giant.
Mm.
Oh, come. Oh. Interesting.
ooh, that's interesting. I say back in giant.
You are, little one.
Hi, I'm Pebble. What's your name?
I am Zipe, the Lord of Flayed Skins.
Oh,
And you are
there's a
out of
lot.
place.
Yeah.
Have the Gigantes
Hey.
decided to broker a new existence already? It seems both
Uh.
far too early and yet pitifully late.
Do I remember anything about that
Give me a history check with
from any of the
advantage.
other rooms? Okay. Not using that down.
I just heard the name Pebble, so I'm gonna tell everybody else. Pebble's introducing herself.
Yes.
Narcissus is just
8.
hearing strange noises and is just preparing another crossbow bolt.
Yep. 8 on the history.
Yeah, I got a minus 2.
Oh, your dice.
I need to get you new dice.
It feels like a word you should know. It must, like, your best guess context clues wise, like the way the word is said in Giantish would be like important giants, but it's you skipped this day at giant school. You're not up on your history
Wasn't
lessons
paying
like you should.
attention.
Yeah.
Trying to hit your growth spurt instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that means, so I don't know.
You are supposed to be the scion of the melding, and yet you do not know what you mean.
Ion of the Melding?
Where is your teacher? They have done a poor job educating you.
In Jotunheim?
The quality of the place has gone down as of late, then.
I wouldn't say that. That seems rude.
Well,
I'm not.
you are the
I
scions.
don't have the best.
You are the one stumbling in here, short, small,
I
completely
just haven't hit my
unaware.
growth spurt.
Well,
That's incredibly rude.
what a terrible shame that the world of giants should fall so greatly as to have you for a scion.
Oh, ma.
Pebble's just getting mad roasted. And we're just like seeing Pebble just animatedly talking, but we can't understand it. We're just like, wow, this is entertaining to watch. I wish I knew what was going on.
They know each other, guys.
It's like watching a telenovela without these subtitles.
I do get mad, and I say, I just haven't hit my growth spurt, and I stamp my foot, and as I do, I'm going to have my arms come out.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad to see you are not without any power. Suppose you would have to have some for you to have gotten this far. I wasn't sure how tricked and bamboozled you've made those little friends of yours. Perhaps if you'd like a better education, you could come up here.
I'm up there? I'm up where?
And what looks at first like a rope until it sort of swings and like you get speckled in the face with something. There is sort of this slimy, half-jerkied intestine that has been flung down from the hole above you.
Ew, that's gross.
I'd like to try
What's
to
going
insight
on?
check. Is it trying to eat me?
You can. It's trying to eat me! You can absolutely inside check it.
I would also like to make an insight check
You
because
can
an
do so with
intestine just
disadvantage. Yes.
came down from the ceiling.
Okay,
All I
that's
know
an
is there's intestines.
18.
18.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, that's better than I thought it was. I thought it was a 2, but it's not. It's a 9. With what? Where? 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 total.
15 total. Both of you get the sense, Saoirse, just from like the attitude of the words and then this rope, you're not sensing animosity so much as curiosity, but there is an undercurrent of like machismo swagger happening, of like trying to make an impression of, I am dangerous, you would be good to be respectful of this invitation.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna lift Pebble up
Um,
towards the intestine.
Pebble, my love.
Yeah.
What exactly is going on?
And Pebble, I
Oh,
will layer onto that just a little bit, because you understand the words. The education he's offering, I think it's clear to say, like, it comes with a bias. So it's like, I might not like this education, but it's not, again, a hostile intent. You don't expect, like, you're not sensing that.
Okay. Okay, but I feel like this is something I should know because the Scion stuff is very confusing.
There you go, Pebble.
I tell Merrick. He's the god of the giants, and he wants to teach me some history because he says I'm the scion of. Wait, what was it?
The melding.
Of the melding, and I don't know what that means, and I think I gotta learn. So he invited me up there, and I think if I don't go up there, he's gonna get real mad.
Do you know the definitions for scion and melding, dear?
Thank you.
Do
for
any
Well, yeah,
us
the
letting me
melding
know
of
know
that.
what?
what the melding means?
Anyone who wants to can
I know the
make a
words
history check.
individually. I don't know what it means altogether.
History check, got it.
8.
Oh wait, we're doing history.
Yep.
Doing history check.
History.
17.
Yours is very good at history.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Did Saoirse roll history or?
I got an 8.
Okay.
It was not good.
Here, I'll roll it for. Oh, I rolled well. I've not been rolling
Yay.
well for
Ooh.
Winnie. Okay, so Winnie and Narcissa both know the melding is a bit of giant lore where normally giants are very rigidly structured by the ordning into like storm, cloud, fire, frost, like very specific order of hierarchy. Like the best stone giant ever is always below the worst frost giant ever, and they never really get out of this alignment. And they don't really work together either because of this. It's sort of an imposed hierarchy of power structure to them. The melding is when the ordning is eschewed, changed, or otherwise postponed for a time, where giant kin are going through a great crisis and they have to combine forces, and so they sort of actually let the hierarchies based on type and ancestry go away, and instead they just allow strength to shine through. So typically it ends up being that like the storm giants are probably still going to run a lot of stuff because the storm giants are really, really strong, but a particularly strong stone giant would be in charge of frost giants that aren't as strong, for example. The melding is when the ordning is placed away and giants come together in order to fulfill some sort of deep universal purpose.
Matt, is this a thinly veiled euphemism for how we all should really be working together against capitalism and fascism right now?
Look, I'm not gonna Brandon Mulligan on stream, but laws are threats
but-
made by the
Yes. Made by the governing party. Their threats and violence.
I came back to see chat and Roberta was already posted it. Incredible. So yeah, what do you want to do? You got this. You've been offered a diplomatic intestine rope. What do you take it?
Yes.
Well,
Yes. I am.
ask if the knowledge comes with a price.
Oh, I saw climbing. And Giant, I say, does the knowledge you're gonna give me come with a price?
Have you already started climbing?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone sees,
Saoirse put me on it.
everyone
so-
says Pebble sees Pebble just like a fish on a hook. Just the rope just gets pulled right up into the hole.
I don't know if I should have Narcissa try to like shoot at the rope to like pin it in place.
I'm gonna say it is
No.
gone. It is so gone so fast. That's not happening.
I was
Also,
not
you
emotionally
probably should
prepared.
piss off the god of flail body.
Blade
I have a
skin.
question though.
Flayed skin.
Yes.
When it yoinks up, I'm still attached to Pebble, I think.
Because of the child leash.
Give me a d20.
You didn't let go.
What do you
Do
want
I
to
get
happen?
reverse child leash?
Tell me what you want to happen, and then give me a d20.
I'm down for silly shenanigans.
You're down for silly shenanigans? Okay, give me that d20.
Hey, I rolled a 17 on it.
17. So the rope holds firm, and Saoirse goes, "Bleh," and it's just like, sort of boom, 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 like up against.
Just start doing aerial silk
Yeah.
stuff.
Pebble, Pebble, up in the. Everyone else deafen yourselves. No, I'm not gonna do that again. Pebble, because y'all can hear that he's speaking. Pebble up in this darkness, and you could see that light coming through, sort of moving and shifting as like Saoirse is like swinging through the air in the way of it. The smell of rot and wetness has intensified in this space, and you feel more than see like a body move closer to inspect you. And in those like little wisps of light that are coming up, you see a face, and then you see the rotund mass beneath it, covered in patchworks of flayed skin that seem to still be dripping with viscera and blood, that all kind of like work down to like this sort of like half Shrek tunic, but there's no shirt beneath it. Instead, you just see the gut mouth. And I will show you a loose guiding
Just
image
do a little crop
there
top
of what
moment.
you're seeing.
You got a little crop top?
Little crop top above the gut mouth.
Yeah. A little flayed skin crop top above the gut mouth.
Something like that. Okay.
So that is loosely what you are seeing. And speaking from the head mouth, Zipe says, "There is always a price to knowledge, but I won't be extracting your skin as long as you don't give me a reason to."
I see.
Seems fair. Above table.
So you wanted to teach me something?
You do not know of the Gigas, do you? At the founding of all things.
No.
They were the 4 divine giants who forged this world. Forged all worlds. For the first split into the many, before the many were consumed down to the last. This will be the final melding. A great threat looms, and I am not sure from where. Many skins and skulls will be added to the pile before it is all done. There is another walking in your stead, little Scion. Fastening, but not binding. Like sails of wicker, strong enough to ford the crossing, but not enough to return. Do you care about your people, little Scion?
Of course I do.
You would do things above your stature, grow to fit the suit that is necessary.
Yes.
And what are you willing to give?
For my people?
Yes.
To save them? My life?
The lives of your kin.
Why would I need to sacrifice them to save them?
Choices are ahead of you, little one. Someone's skin must be stretched. All will be flayed. It's just a matter of what is left.
Why was I chosen to be the Scion? Just because I left?
Fate? I do not know. I will not pretend to know. That is not a trick I want to pull, nor wool I have to cover your eyes.
Are you going to leave here now that you're awake?
Unlikely. This is my place until the time is called for. I will hear the final trumpet, and I will grab my flail and join the fun. But our people need a decision to be made before then, as to whose side they will stand on. We are once again thrust into the unfortunate place of being strong pawns beneath those better informed as to the paths.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh,
I
have
don't
you?
understand, but I've noticed. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about the end of the world and remaking it, and I don't really get it, but I know it's bad.
Endings are part of things. They are guaranteed by the beginnings. I'm usually there for plenty of them.
But if it's the final ending,
Yes, that does put a bit of a damper on it, doesn't it? So once more, you must decide. Where do you fit in your own ordering? Whose orders will you follow?
that's a good question.
Perhaps it is because
I
the
should-
least of us, having the least to give, must be elevated to where they know what can be taken so easily.
So, so I need to go talk to all the giants, not just the stone giants.
Your fate is written in the stones as it was your master's. I could smell him on you.
I look down at my belt. Oh, I haven't seen him in a while since I got here.
That belt was made from scales given, not flesh taken, as would have been my preference. But it speaks to how your master wanted to operate. Had this time occurred perhaps a few centuries earlier, it would have been him in your stead.
That makes sense.
My gift of prophecy is limited, little one. Is there something I can do for you on your way forward?
I'm not sure. Right now, I don't really know what forward is except out of here.
Up and out is a good place to start. A shame your paramour decided to kill my kitty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She will make a nice rug.
Oh, if you could hold off on that until the world ends, I think that would be great.
The terrible or the kitty?
It was ambiguous on purpose.
Because it is like having just like a weird inkling, like I feel like I have to fight someone.
My
danger senses are
tingling.
I know Keegan just doing that like little rabbit, like the little like thumping thing that rabbits do to alert the others, and it's like,
Someone's talking about us. Someone's talking about us.
You guys almost done up there.
Poor. I just imagine Serge is just dangling, just dangling and spinning.
I feel like what is canonically happening has to be that Winnie and Saoirse are gonna be playing patty cake while Saoirse's like upside down in the air.
Yes. If you ever feel the need for more advice and guidance, there is a price to be paid. But I am always willing to take on new followers.
What kind of price? Again?
Of course, my favorite.
That makes sense. Well, thank you, Lord Zipe, for your advice and history lesson.
I will say one thing. A marker to let you know that you are on the path. I have seen what little of it I can glimpse. For I hold no love for the pretender to your seat. The current melding is unpleasant. I should like to see her flayed, but I doubt I will get the chance to do it myself. But when you next see a whip, a proper instrument of flaying, you will know it to be her.
Okay. Thank you. I'll keep an
Ta-ta
eye
for now, little one.
Okay,
you-
bye, Lord Zipe.
rather than lowering, like lifting, you could just hear the like wet sliding of that intestine flesh through fingers, big and grubby and gnarled, as you are lowered back down into the chamber below.
May I request you never say favorite like that again, ever in my life? My favorite. Okay.
It's his favorite. What are you gonna do?
It's true.
Matt ruining
Pebble
words
comes back
and things
down.
and food since like 2020.
Matt ruining foods and words since 2022.
Okay, what were we talking about? What was happening up there? What was going on? There's a lot, it seemed.
Yeah, I'll definitely get off of the intestine because that's gross.
Which then very quickly like sucks back up, and you get the horrifying sensation that there was like a little like noodle slurp to the way it did.
You
Um,
bro.
Gross.
That was Lord Zipe, and he can see some of the future. And apparently I'm the scion of the building for the giants, for a really big threat that's coming. But there's somebody pretending to be me. Well, not me, but my part. And they're doing bad stuff.
So it
And they
seems
have a
we need
whip.
to get you home.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I need to talk to my mentor. Or my master. Apparently they know each other, I think.
Very
Pebble,
interesting.
any particular reason that my danger sense is going off? Because you're just kind of staring at like a point in the ground.
He really wasn't happy that you killed his cat.
Maybe he should
But-
have trained his animals better.
I would be very careful what you say while he's still over there. He's a little scary.
Yeah. I managed to get him to wait on making you a rug.
Just like
Oh, we make
kind
our way out.
of slow blink.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
making her a rug or making her a rug?
You know, making her a rug. His rug.
Oh, wow.
He likes skin.
Yes.
Looks at
Wouldn't
the
be
wall.
the first time I've met with somebody. I've met somebody like that. I've
Have
had an
you
ex
seen
like
my
that.
lovely collection of flesh?
I literally had an ex like that, actually. Yep. That, just pulling out a notebook. That was number 4. Yep. Closes the book, puts it in her back pocket. Yep.
Narcissa, I
Yeah.
am getting increasingly more worried about your dating habits and what it says about the rest of us.
Yeah, I guess you should be.
That's my
I will
I will
response.
say you're very different than what I normally dated.
Saoirse, I know you wanted to take the flesh for the other god, but I really think you should not do that. I think he would be
That's
mad
fair.
because that's his.
That's fair. Wouldn't want to step on anyone's toes.
Yeah.
Can't be stealing
Well,
skin
since
off
you guys
someone's
are-
walls.
Since you guys are over there, what's the deal with the fountain and the mirror?
It shows you pretty things.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, you've not
Can
investigated
I
the
drink
fountain.
from the
much.
fountain?
Do you want to try?
I will drink from the fountain. Maybe it's tasty.
Even
It's
I
like-
know that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I guess it's in her let people have their fuck around and find out phases.
Yes,
You
that's
gotta
fair.
learn this lesson.
Well, what does the fountain look like first, obviously? But I do lick black goop from my staff all the time.
Yep. Should have known that this would have been a likely result. Oh my gosh.
Am I gonna die again?
Oh gosh, hold on, let me look up new rules that I wasn't ready for.
Oh
Wow. Look at what you've
That's
done,
my job.
Saoirse. Look at
no! My
what you've
job
done.
is to make Matt come up with new rules.
I just have to find them. What's your constitution modifier?
It's a +1.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh no.
I love it when he's reading and he starts laughing.
This is amazing. So, you've got this very ornately crafted basin of water. There's, I say water, liquid, because the liquid is like sloshing around and you can see is emitting this like this light that is in the room.
Pretty liquid.
Pretty liquid. You put your hands in and like go to drink the liquid. And you do, and you like, and then like everything is just really bright, like it's brought the light up with it. And all of a sudden it's just light. Like all you see is this red glow everywhere. And you have the sudden realization that you cannot breathe.
Oh
And
no!
everyone else sees Saoirse go, won't this be fun? And the liquid just starts spreading all over her head and face and like down her neck. And it's just like when Neo goes into the Matrix and the silvery liquid like goes all over him and like that big like weird mechanical dial-up scream. Like you could see Saoirse's body just like, and it's just this weird horrifying like blink as like the liquid in her mouth is like lighthousing out. Yeah, she doesn't have long because she didn't hold her breath. She's choking and suffocating and dying.
Mirik, help!
What do y'all do?
Mirik is gonna try the Heimlich maneuver.
You get up behind her and like hunk and like give me a dexterity check.
Okay. 15.
You like and she like throws her head back like she doesn't know what's going on. She's blind, she's deaf, she has no clue what's happening, and she almost touches you and you're like, I better not get that liquid on me. And like you move back, it is not changed. Like you hear like the Heimlich, all it kind of did was this little like this little like weird bubble, like there's too much bubble gum on like someone's mask.
But Matt,
yeah,
Saoirse's insides don't work like normal people insides.
It's true.
So I don't know if it does bubble or not.
What I'll say is that was still like a press of air on a thing that is like an analogous organ, and so it's like there's still like it would have been like a little puff.
Just a little toot toot.
A little toot. What's anyone else doing to try and solve this problem?
Can I use
Praying.
my arm, my stone giant arms, to try to slap it off?
Give me.
I can't grab things.
Yeah.
I can't
Give me
slap.
sleight of hand, but you can use wisdom if you want to because they're the magic arms.
Magic arm. Coco gadget.
No, dexterity's best.
Correct. Okay. Cool. Yeah, just sleight of hand.
17.
17. You are slapping it away, and you can see that like the light starts to coat your astral arms and then like falls through. Like these aren't real arms for it to grab onto, and so it's just like sloshing, and you can see like when it hits the ground, it starts growing and like sort of like trying to encompass things. And there's just this brief moment where when like the hands are like moving across her face, like trying to claw them, that like when they're over like this, you notice that it stops growing. And then you keep moving, and then it starts moving again. So it's still there, but you've noticed some odd behaviors here. What's anyone else doing? Narcissa?
I was wondering.
But I will let everybody know what I saw.
Okay, so just to kind of reiterate, so this thing is reacting to movement?
If you want to do an investigation check, you might be able to figure out what it's reacting to with what you just saw, since Pebble is calling attention to it.
Yeah, because I was either going to try and figure out what this thing was with like some type of Arcana or Nature check.
Sure. That would be Arcana.
Or
if you want to do Arcana, you can just try and like guess what it is and figure out its properties that way. If you want to do investigation to guess based on what you're seeing, you can do that too.
I'll go with the investigation route, because that's a better roll for
a bigger bonus.
Yeah, 2 versus an 8. Oh, hot damn. Yeah, that was a good investment. That's a 27.
27. It wasn't movement, you don't think, because like the hands were always kind of moving, but when they were blocking the light from the well and it just had its own light to go off of, it stopped growing. So you're thinking that whatever this liquid light is, it will stop spreading if it is deprived of light, and if it were to be completely shrouded in, you're not sure, like just total regular darkness or like magical darkness, it might go inert.
So then my next maneuver is Narcissus gonna take off her like long jacket and then try to cover Saoirse with it.
Nice.
Starts freaking out even more.
Freaking out. What is happening? What are my friends doing to me? Yeah.
I'm Dexy enough for this, and if it gets on me, I'm perfectly fine because my necklace lets me free.
And I will say, you you put it over. You can't see anything that's happening underneath because you're like wrapping her up. But a moment later, you feel Saoirse go just like limp in your arms and heavy. Because with Constitution mod of 1, you only get 1 round before you are at 0 hit points. So let's see.
I'm at 0 hit points, guys.
You are at 0 hit points. What do y'all want to do now?
Oh no, I give her
Is
a
gonna
lay on hand.
share the info that this thing is
Okay.
reacting to light. So when she was putting the jacket over, just so folks know why she was doing that.
Merrick is going to then take Saoirse
Mm-hmm.
into the hallway and tell Pebble not to follow
Okay.
as she
Oh.
douses the lights from her.
Yeah,
Dancing
you
lights.
could just drop concentration on
Oh.
that and those go away.
Did I not give her a lay on hands?
Do you give her lay on hands?
Mirror?
You
Or
have
do you
the
just take her out?
torch, my love.
Oh, yeah, but should I
Leave the torch behind.
throw it on the floor?
My torch. I'm dead.
Okay, I follow out and then I give 1 lay on hands.
Okay.
Just in case.
The lay on hands doesn't take. When you're suffocating, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
regain hit points until you can breathe
Oh,
again.
shit.
At least you only did 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now you know.
No.
I will move you, but then I will douse your light effect, so that not status purge. That's not what I wanted. Light purge. There we go. So I mean, you're in the hallway. You can't see anything that's happening in the hallway because you don't
Okay,
have
so
dark
we
vision.
need your vision.
Oh my god, Mira can't see anything in the. What a.
Merrick can't. Merrick is just
I
lifting
love
because she's the
this.
strongest.
Yeah.
Oh, can't Narcissa actually like see through the like doorway? Like she's fine.
Yes, Narcissa can see. I was just laughing at the fact that everyone that's like first responder right now is just like, all right, we got her in the hallway. I can't see shit.
I can't see anything. But
know,
she's
Narcissus
not
is just like-
breathing.
Right, guys. Guys, I may have told you that she needs to be in the dark, but
Narcissa, what are you doing?
right now I'm trying to see what has happened with Saoirse now that she has entered into like total darkness.
You go into
Like,
the,
is the water droplets like going down?
you go
Like,
in there. It's not like they're receding, but the liquid is like staying put, and the liquid's giving off its like own little like shimmer of light, but it's not very bright. So like you open it up and it's like there, but it's not growing at all anymore.
Can I potentially like redirect the water to myself?
You can try and like, yeah, you can like try and slough it and like smoosh it off.
Smoosh my face, Narcissa.
Smoosh.
Smoosh it.
Smoosh. Mm.
Fuck it, we ballin'.
Okay, we ball.
Yeah, she's gonna try and just like either get the stuff like off of her, like get the stuff off of Saoirse, or try to redirect it because she saw it was trying to cling to Pebble to like have it focus on her. Because she can breathe fine. It would be fine if this thing tried to choke her. She's like, okay,
Yes.
nice try, guy.
Alrighty. You are able, what I'll say is that you've got her in the dark and you're able to like push it. And now it's not the like, it keeps growing like weird, horrible virus liquid. Now it's just like pushing Play-Doh off of her that has a little bit lower viscosity. You're able to like push it away and extract it. And slowly but surely, actually, Saoirse, roll me a death save just to see how close of a call this was.
I think my little mouth tendrils are kind of just like hanging out of my slack jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's roots inside my mouth.
Yeah.
Roots.
Ritz. Blech.
That's a failure.
So
They're both
you were gonna have a rough time. But you are able
I'm
to,
still dead.
the stuff comes off. Narcissus just throwing that on the ground, and you can see it starts to like dissolve and sputter away in the darkness, and you are able to breathe again. And by the way, I would rule the Necklace of Adaptation doesn't stop you from choking on things. It lets you breathe in things that are breathable to anything living, but this is specifically like not breathable to anything.
But I'm still unconscious at the moment.
You
'cause
are
I have no
unconscious
hit
at the moment
points.
because you have 0 hit points, yeah. But everyone can see like you're like the little like fungal bits like all like flex up, like they're able to like get oxygen again.
I'll give her another lay on hand.
Boop.
Yay.
On hand. Just
One hand.
Lay on precisely one hand.
Boop. Boop. New HP. 1.
No one.
Love it.
Yeah, there
what
you
was
go.
that? That was very weird.
Okay, take a
My
moment.
least favorite way to die.
I'm going to throw my body at danger real quick.
Don't do it.
To
I
make
just
sure
did
things
that.
are
Don't do it.
I'll be fine. Okay. Kissa, as much as she doesn't want to be near the mirror, is going to kind of get a closer approach. Be like, okay, you guys take care of Saoirse. I'll finish looking through things.
Finish exploring. Boo, 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 boo. Narcissa, when you go into, you specifically checking out the mirror, when you look into the mirror, you see yourself, but you also see, rather than the clothes you're wearing, you are adorned in the flayed skins of people you recognize. So like across your shoulder, you see your mom's face sort of stretched and distorted.
Love that.
I thought you said I was supposed to see myself adorned in jewelry in this mirror.
Lies.
Did you look pretty? Aren't you pretty?
No, I am not. I'm pretty sure Pebble's god would approve of, like, Pebble's new god friend would approve of this getup. I hope without a chuckle that he's suddenly become interested in me, because that is that is terrifying. I don't need another crazy man in my life.
Don't
I'm gonna
mind me,
use
just
blooming
Jabba the
doll.
Hutt laughing from up above.
Oh, you do? Oh, you do speak common.
I do,
Nice.
yes.
So yeah, so that's the reflection that our kiss is seeing, and she just seems like she just looks at the reflection, and then she just stops, like she's disappointed.
Dang.
We are going to give Saoirse a potion of healing.
Oh yay.
Nice.
I have 14 hit points now. By the way, I used blooming
That's
health,
okay.
and
Ooh, nice.
so I do have some.
You need more.
You need more.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
And I don't want to waste spell slots on you. No offense.
Bottom of the totem pole.
Bottom of the totem pole. Wait, that's...
Hey man, you get spell slots back eventually.
I'm at the
Con-
bottom of
Consumables are a treat.
Yeah, but I've
Is it
had this
one-
since Kundrakar.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta
Is
use
it
them.
1d4 or 2d4?
It's gonna expire soon.
How many?
The best by date means it's gonna get weaker.
How
How many
much
4ds?
is it? A regular healing potion or greater healing potion? Probably regular if you had it since.
It was a
Kundrakar.
regular.
Yes, 2d4 plus
Okay.
2.
Okay. You rolled 2 ones. I get 4 more points.
4 hit points. Look at you. There you go.
That puts
At
you in the
least you
same
know I'm
place that I
honest.
am.
18 out of
How long has it been since we woke up? 30
Oh, yeah.
minutes.
I need to be tracking time.
feeling like I can fight God now, guys.
Feeling like I can fight God.
Which one? We've met many.
Yeah.
Really,
Mhm.
any of them except for my mother. I don't want to fight my mother.
I,
She seems
You don't
a
want to
little
fight my
scary.
mother either.
It's fair.
I don't think you want to fight Zipe either.
Probably not. I think my skin would be a little too interesting to add to the collection.
A horrifying
good.
thought.
Yeah, I know. Man, my skin's green. It would look very interesting on his wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Y'all have been
gonna
awake.
go get my torch
Now,
back.
now I can answer that question. Y'all have been awake for roughly 5 hours.
Oh, okay. That's better than I thought.
Cool. So I still have 3 hours of dark vision left.
Nice.
Internal.
Oh, question: is there anything funky in the well? Is it like still just more of that like
It's just more of
light
that
water? Or
liquid. Yeah.
so there's no like treasure hiding underneath.
I mean, do you want to dig around in there and find out?
Oh,
You want to
Touch
swim
it.
down to the bottom of the
Yes.
wishing well?
it's not.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball.
Are you?
Oh my god, you can't tell me shit anymore.
Narcissa is prepared for this kind of shit, though, is the difference. She's looking at this,
I
she
don't
knows
think
what's
you
going
are.
on with it.
We all think we're prepared for this kind of shit, man.
I think that's worse. I think that's worse.
Describe to me exactly what you do here in this moment. What are you doing?
So Narcissa, understanding that now this thing is reacting specifically to light, is going to be blocking out various light sources in the room, especially since she can see in the dark, so it's fine.
It is the light source of this room. The well is the
It
red
is
light.
light.
Yeah, it gives off light.
Okay. Okay. Then how was it like reacting? Was it reacting to like everybody else's
One-
light then?
It takes
When it's separated,
when it's
that little
separated, it
piece
starts
separated.
losing its luminosity, and it needs
Yeah.
other light to feed it.
I had baby slime mold on my face,
Mm-hmm.
but big mama slime mold is generating light inside of the thing.
Okay. Let's take a pause, because now I'm understanding how this thing is working a
Mhm.
little better.
Yeah.
I thought there was a separate light source that was like within the
Feeding
room
it.
that was triggering it. Yeah. And it wasn't okay. So yeah, just kind of like Darkiss is going to just kind of focus and examine. Just kind of getting like sort of a gleam to see if she can even see if there's anything kind of worthwhile within the well, or if it's just like this is kind of one of those like gelatinous cube situations where it's just like it is consuming an entire space.
It's very difficult to probe the well because it's like looking at like a video game texture that has way too much luminosity. Like it's just cranked up all the way. Like you're looking at, it's called liquid light. You are literally looking at liquid light. Like you're just looking at a surface that ripples, but it is producing its own light. And so it's just, you can't see through it. It's entirely opaque by virtue of the fact that it's just pounding your eyes with light and you can't see past it.
phase
wonder if you
2.
could carry
We
that
get
in the
on top of the
bottle.
well, and she's just kind of like balancing herself, and she is aiming the crossbow because it has the string attached to it, and she's gonna shoot directly down to see if she hits something.
Okay.
Guys, should we go check on
Merrick.
Nagisa? She's been gone for a second.
Merrick, I think this is worse. I think this is worse than me.
This is worse. This is worse by far.
There's and then the bolt, as per the description of the magic item, comes back and you see it is glowing with this light and it starts spreading across the crossbow very quickly, going towards your hand.
I guess it just waddles into the hallway. Hey guys, and it's just like getting it off. Hey guys, I was doing a test.
How did your test
Can
go?
I didn't find any loot, unfortunately, so that well doesn't have anything for us.
There's probably loot somewhere in this room, right?
There was. I found a mace.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was
wonder if there's
while
something behind-
other things were happening.
The only other thing I can think of is potentially looking behind the mirror, but I was kind of hoping there was something interesting in the well. But it just kind of feels like one of those evolving gelatinous cubes or slime things, which they're very annoying to deal with in a dungeon, so I don't want to deal with it.
Can I steal one of Winnie's vials and put the goop in the hallway into the vial? Let's see.
Oh, while it's dark. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. While it's dark, just seal it. Because
Yeah.
then I'd be like, look, Winnie, I got you a present.
I'm gonna add it to her the thingy here at the bottom of her character sheet so that she knows.
Can't wait to just throw it out in a combat and just eat somebody because we're fighting in broad daylight.
Oh yeah.
equipping you with just this absolute bag of bullshit that you are gonna make me regret so many times over when it comes up at some point in the future. But hey, that's D&D, ain't it?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Especially
like it
if
would make-
Haley's playing.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd make an okay light source in the meantime.
Dude, what if I threw the spicy juice onto the slime and set it on fire?
That seems like a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's... What else? Okay, let's go. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Winnie.
But
See
wait,
you
just a
later.
quick question: is there anything actually like behind the mirror
You
that might
check the
be
mirror. The
interesting?
mirror is built into the wall. It's part of the wall.
Okay. Okay, so it's not like a
We'll
secret
step over
door.
the step.
Oh, yes.
Careful of the thingy. Yeah. There's no way to like step over it. It's a big pressure plate, but you can like see it, trigger it, and like have them go, and then like just go under. Like you're not trying to be speedy about it, so you're fine. I'm just double checking who has what.
Good question.
Okay, so what the heck? Okay, so I have Pebble having an air bubble, but no one else having an air bubble. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment.
So that is going to be roll a d6. 4 points of poison damage for Mirik, Saoirse, and Winnie. Oh, actually, it's
4
2 points of poison damage for
Yeah,
Winnie.
it's 2
'cause
points
she's
for Winnie.
resistant.
Stop trying to kill Winnie while she's not here.
I know.
She's too strong.
As another hour has passed with y'all in this awful yellow poison smoky nonsense.
Well,
Okay,
Did we-
so
Did
now
we
do we
hit
go up the
in the veil?
stairs?
Is that the last
Yeah.
one? Curse those whose reckless curiosity dooms us all.
Not yet. I don't believe.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check the counter. Nope, it's at 15.
dooms are so.
Need 5 more for it to get all doom saucy in here.
Oh yeah.
Say
I'm
less.
scared of that right now. Actually, I don't know. I thought about it.
The fish.
Yes,
points at the
Alright.
I
fish.
believe we should go to the stairs.
Is it time to
Yeah.
The fish flies down
ascend?
that hallway.
Oh, wait. I'm
Goodbye,
sorry.
fish.
Wait.
Are you? Okay, we're still leashed. Woo! That's
Did
a
you-
lot, Pebble.
Did y'all want to explore that one hallway at all, or are you good?
We're good.
Is it the corn mommy hallway?
There's the hallway that probably leads to Corn Mommy, but you've not confirmed that it leads to Corn Mommy.
Take Haley's little character and go.
Go up there. Yeah.
Go up there. Just go up there real quick.
Just gonna fly around, trigger some more traps, see what's going on.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wanna
Haley will be
Stop.
mad. No, nothing for you, Pebble. We're already in a different door.
No.
We're already there.
Alrighty. Where y'all going to next? Are y'all going to the stairs where Faz's room is?
Yes, I
Yes.
think so.
Okay.
Or it was. Is he still there?
That's true. He was there. Who knows if he's still
Was
there?
there? Faz
I'm-
room, do you have any pretty clothing items? I saw my reflection and it was very pretty, so I want to look like that.
Now I'm vain and I want to look at myself in pretty clothes.
Yes, I like pretty clothes. It's cool.
I was too lazy to move Winnie's token manually, so I just deleted it and put a new one
Made a
down,
new one?
down where Faz's
Of
room
course you
is.
did. Oh, right.
You do have more loot now if you wanted to revisit the idea of doing any item stuff.
That's true. What are we doing?
I think we're good on selling stuff at the moment,
Cool.
unless we wanted to sell it.
Would...
I think it can win.
Oh my god. He's knocking at my door.
Who
I'll be back.
knocks?
You guys figure that out.
What y'all thinking?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go up the stairs to see if we can finally get out of here.
Going up the stairs. Yeah. Finally up and out. See, oh, excuse me. What Winnie might have triggered last time. Who knows? Alrighty. In that case, there's gonna be a big, if y'all are committing to that, there'll be a big token move. And I'm just gonna remove all of you from the map and dump you into the new spot. So sticking with the plan.
Okay.
Going to the new
Yes.
place?
Yep.
Alrighty. All of your tokens will disappear for just a moment. And then I'm gonna put you down over here. We got a pebble and a Winnie and a Narcissa and oh my UI and a Mirik and a Saoirse. There we go. And then
Oh,
Pebble-
it's dark. What did
Pebble,
you do?
I'm assuming, has the ever-burning torch back on now that y'all aren't afraid of craziness happening, right?
Yes.
Yes, I
Where
would have gotten it.
the fuck?
Where the fuck? Yes. So here, let me do a quick, for streams purposes. They've now moved. You were all the way up here. Well, actually, sorry, you were up here in this stairwell right over Shmya, and now you've moved to a new level of the dungeon. And as you are climbing those stairs, let me see if I can't find where this is. Did I move it? Did I destroy it? What did I do here? I don't even know. Who even knows? Oh, objects. Is that it? Darn it, it's not in there either. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Moving up the stairs. Whew. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. How does anyone run dungeons in this day and age? With Lore Link for all of your dungeon
Yes.
needs.
Oh, Lore Link is very cool,
It
actually.
is
yes.
very cool. Okay.
It was a little confusing when I looked at it at first, but I'm understanding.
17 monitors. Yeah.
Ew.
Alrighty. As y'all get to the top of the stairs, from the door there is the stairs lead up into the gloom. It seems as though you found an entrance to another layer of the dungeon here, but there is a wall at the far end of the room that, like, as you are climbing, slides open, and sort of wheeling out on like a little track is this massive draconic shape that immediately breathes what looks like a frost breath down on you. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
Can't save.
A con save?
Question.
Yes.
Is this a trap?
This is a trap. This is a trap. And actually, because y'all paid Fazgroom to give y'all a warning as to like what this trap was that you accidentally triggered, you all get to roll a d6 to your con save. So
Good,
add that in.
'cause
Oh
that
my
was bad.
god. I am so sorry, Haley. I am so sorry, Haley.
And
That's rough. That's rough, y'all.
well, bye dice. My dice ran away. So that must mean it's a 20, right?
Nope.
Damn it.
What an interesting
I
house
thought it was
rule,
like,
but no.
oh, they didn't put a price tag on it. That means it's free, right?
Mhm.
It's free.
It's free.
Okay. So we're using arcane deflection
Okay. Yeah.
for a total of 17.
17 passes.
Rolled an 18.
9.
I'll tell you, Winnie rolled a natural 3 on the d20 and then a natural 1 on the
No.
d6. So it was a 5.
No.
Oh no.
Very bad time
Yeah.
in Dice Town over here.
Can I cast? Can I? Oh dang it! I can't. Can't put that on her. I could cast protection from energy on her. But that would be retroactive, so I can't do that.
Yeah, no. It's not a reaction spell. What's the rest of your con saves? What have people got here?
9.
18.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So the people who saved, Dirty 20 and 18 save. 9 not gonna save. The people who saved do 3 points of fire damage, and the other folks do 6 points of fire damage. Because it is a trap, Narcissa, you get resistance to, so you're gonna bump that further down to 1 point of fire damage. This is not a frost breath, it is actually like superheated steam coming out of what you can now clearly see is like the stone statue of a dragon. I'll just open the I'll open this little secret door that it's tucked behind so that you can see kind of what it looks like. This is the room that it's like tucked in when it's not active.
What is with this dungeon's obsession of making hot things look cold?
You're right? It loves it. But after that, it rumbles back into its little spot and the wall closes again.
How much damage was that?
Ow.
6. Oh, but it was fire
6
damage. So add 2 to that
Oh,
because
fuck.
because
8.
plant lady. So 8 total damage for you.
Well,
8.
no, because
Plant.
no, you passed it.
Oh, you passed it.
Right.
Sorry. So it was
So it'd be 5.
yes. It would be it would have been 8. So it would have been 4 points of damage.
Okay.
The
I'm
plus
much
2
happier with
the
that.
plus 2 happens. I see your face, Danny. The plus 2 happens before the halving as a result of success. Gets added onto the total amount of damage it would do, but then because you passed the save, you have it. So down to 4 damage.
I smell your discontent with my ruling, player.
No, not discontent, confusion.
Confusion, because you did the math correctly but did like the PEMDAS. It was an order of operations problem.
Ah. Well, is there a hallway? Yes, there is. There's a hallway down this
There
way.
is a hallway, yes. So the
Are there
that little
more
landing
traps?
that you were on, and you like turn around the corner, you do see that the hallway continues. Are there what?
More traps.
You can make a perception check if you'd like.
Yeah.
May I lend
Yeah, I'll do that.
assistance?
You may lend assistance. Yes, so perception check
Oh,
with
yay.
advantage.
Avantage.
Advantage.
A Fantasia. I rolled a 17 and an 18. So
Yeah.
18 plus
Nice.
perception.
Oh gosh, that's
That
just so
seems
nice.
very Narcissa to just help by 1 point.
24. I know, isn't that funny?
Just the like pettiest little correction, like no, over there.
Yeah. Tips my chin sideways, just like,
Mhm.
oh, this way.
No, you do not see. You do not see any whatchamacallit, traps in this hallway.
Mhm.
So far. Oh my goodness. Why am I so tired? Oh, it's because my 2-year-old woke me up at 5 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, you're kind of a dad,
Yeah.
so
And then I put her back to bed. And then
yeah.
6:30 rolls around and then it's actual wakey uppies time. So
Mhm.
there's nothing quite like the adorableness and fear of it being like very wee hours of the morning and you just hear like the little like barefoot smack of toddler running. It's just-
Mhm.
What is she doing?
what is she doing? No.
What is happening? Linguini flaps her ears when she has to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Amazing.
So if I hear ear flapping at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, why?
Why? Please.
Why?
Why? But yes, you
I-
see this
it
hallway.
depends. It depends on the cat. Goose will climb on your face and then drool all over it. And then Willow
Ew.
will sit on your chest. And she just goes on your mouth.
Feed me. Feed me,
Just very
human.
gently.
That's what I do when I'm hungry. I just go up to the people
Why?
who need to make me food and I just paw at their mouth. Gets really weird
Saoirse.
looks when I go to Dave and Buster's, but I get served promptly.
Yes, because you walk right back onto the line. You find the line
Yeah,
cook.
I find the line cook. We chef. Don't. This is.
What's this guy back
What are
here?
y'all doing in the dungeon? Stop! What are you doing?
We're
Dude,
walking.
Saoirse.
I'm-
Yeah.
What?
Like Narcissa was about to be like, do you want me to potentially double everybody's just okay.
I feel like
Everyone's
I feel like I got a
I'm-
really good
I'm
look.
on a
Everybody-
leash.
going. I'm on a leash.
Not like
This is not my
like
fault.
Winnie seems fine since most of these seem like land-legged problems.
Land-legged.
I think I need to like have a trap safety course when we get back.
Have
A couple
a
of things
briefing.
I'm realizing.
All right, kids.
No, I guess it's just like having a moment. She's like, I need to do so many things with you guys before we go to the next dungeon, such
I
as
do-
making safety protocols.
I do love in my head, the idea of like Narcissa just being so put out by everyone's horrible trap procedures. Jump cut
I
to
love-
10 minutes ago. I'd like to jump into the well.
Yes.
That was because I had a misunderstanding about something.
I'm still going to
I
leave it
thought-
over you because I thought it was funny. But
It
Yeah,
was
no, it
very
is.
funny.
It is hilarious. But like I said, I thought there was like a light coming down and causing it to be all kind of liquidy,
know.
it was emitting
and then was like, oh,
from the liquid.
nope. And I was like,
Uh,
okay, problems.
You see.
Speaking of traps and all these things, really fast, Merrick's gonna second wind.
Ooh, get that
Smart.
fighter level, get a little boost in the HP. Yeah,
Oh, boo.
valid.
Feeling a little toasty after that.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, y'all round the
Nine.
corner there and see the hallway continuing up to the north.
To the north.
To the north.
I guess
Going
the
down this hallway?
engineer Merrick is able to walk to light before like zooming through.
Pebble, you see
There we
anything?
go.
I don't see anything.
No.
Do you see anything?
Do I see? I don't think so.
Do we see anything?
No,
Is there anything down this hall?
seems like a normal hallway. Looks like a
All
T
right.
intersection that you're coming up to at the far end of it.
Sounds great. Let's continue walking forwards, I suppose. Shboop. Shboop.
You know it's safe when I'm just rocketing Winnie forward. It's just, oh, okay. Matt wouldn't just chuck Winnie into the grinder.
Well, like I
That
said, our
would
kids is like, these are mostly
never.
land-legged problems, so Winnie would be fine. But if like you step on a pressure plate or trip a wire that's like low to the ground, that's our problem, not Winnie's problem.
Right.
So yeah, now we're
What's
gonna.
that pile of shit down there?
What's that pile of shit? I figured yeah, I figured there might be a moment here where we stop and discuss. So to your east, there is a double door, big, massive double door, and to your west, something weird is going on. You see, heaped into a pile on the floor, a massive amount of gold coins. And on top of them, there is a skull that is missing its lower jaw. As the torchlight starts to move into this area, you can see just this big black spider, like its long legs kind of like teasing at the skull socket, like skitters across. And you can see several bones are piled in with the coins, along with the hilt of a broken sword.
Absolutely nothing could go wrong here. We should just take it all. Just reach your hand in and take it.
And we will figure out what
We
happens
fix that
when
sword, will we be king?
we will figure out what happens when you thrust your hand into the pile of free offerings, apparently. Next week.
The
I love that that's
jawless
when
skeleton is
we do
not
that.
weird at all. It's not strange.
Gives me thoughts of other places and people.
Mm-hmm.
Other time,
Other times.
other place.
Well,
Other
wonderful
personalities.
job. You've ascended another level in the dungeon. You are exploring. You can zoom out on the map and see. There's not much left of the darkness on this map. At least I hope you can see that. I don't know.
No, we can't see because we got reset.
Damn it. Fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send you a little screenshot
Kind
of what we're looking at here. There's not a lot left. In fact, you've got a little bit of a teaser, like a little goal, like a light shining at the end of the tunnel, because when y'all went up to the temple and like Winnie and Saoirse went back down, you saw a little bit of like that like exit point from the inner temple. So you kind of have an idea of like literally how many squares might be left between you and getting the fuck out. Yeah,
Yes.
another level up.
Indeed.
Another few feet closer, and you are now out of the poison fog again. As a reminder, the upper floors
Okay.
don't have that.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
I feel like we're in the underground pyramid, the thing that's in Alien versus Predator.
Ooh, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, sorry, I forgot. Everyone's missing hit points right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, that also marks we're over the third time that this particular thingy has triggered. So now it's gone up a die size. Tolokes is getting thirsty.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's going to be 6 hit points gone from everyone.
Ow.
Which actually,
Gonna
I don't look good.
which actually, as y'all are like looking at the gold and rounding the corner, there is that like,
dang it, Winnie.
and you just see Winnie like the fresh burns from that heat just start to open up and like burn a little bit more, like, and Winnie collapses. So that is our actual.
Oh, no.
From the sky.
Yeah, yeah.
How could you do this to my wife?
How could you do this to my wife? I mean, if I do anything
Seconds.
to, there's only one character I can mess with that isn't doing something to your wife. So this is on you, really. This is on you for having so
That's
many
true.
wives.
Yeah. And I love how everybody has agreed that I'm also on the bottom. So it's like, you know, Matt can
Well,
mess
so
with
far
her as much as he
only
wants.
Mirik has really said that you're on the bottom of the totem pole.
Mirik speaks for all the wives, okay?
Y'all are so
you know
mean.
how the Lorax speaks for the trees?
The Lord,
I feel like Mirik speaks
House
for
full
the
of wives. That's
Mirik
not
speaks
disgusting.
for the
I feel like
wives.
Winnie. I feel like Winnie would have so much to say about Saoirse being on the bottom of the totem pole.
the
Winnie would
intrusive,
be like, not to me.
So rude.
my intrusive thought brain just so deeply wants Winnie to be like, no, yeah, Saoirse's a bottom. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for my amazing cast of players for surviving even more of these terrible, awful traps and dungeon crawls and nonsense. We'll be back tomorrow with Tales of Carwin. We're going to be raiding in just a second. Make sure to join us on Discord and on Patreon if you want to hang out with us and talk about even more TTRPG stuff and help us build even more tales going forward. Until then, are you ready for more tales?
Always.
Always.
Bye, everybody.
Always.
Stick around for the raid.
Always.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Raid in the pantry.